on the same cycle of, you was independent and different and you were doing something creative first, but then you saw the audiences increasing because of that content. And then you do more of that content.
It's reinforcing in and of itself, isn't it, really? Yeah. And it's, kindness and compassion are not things that catch the algorithm's attention, I guess.
No. If you can start shouting to the camera, it'll go fast and viral.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we can start abusing the prime minister or whoever.
Yeah, that's the stuff that gets people's attention, right?
Of the work within the broader mental health space. One is the population at large, and the work in the corporates. So how do you see broader trends on mental health generally? We are in the post-COVID era. We've already gone through 2-3 years of post-COVID. The people haven't understood. They are working from home. They have dual lives. They are trying to have a good work and life balance because they're working from home. So they are more independent. So what do you see from a corporate point of view and population at large mental health trends?
Yeah, I think I can go to the second point first. Over the last 30 years, I've seen increased literacy and awareness around mental health. So we seem to be much more comfortable in this day and age talking about mental health like we would physical health. But that's taken a long time, really. It's taken a long time for there to kind of be nuanced language and understanding around what it means to, have an anxiety disorder versus what it means to be depressed or, particularly the issue of neurodivergence now, I think has a lot of discussion around it. And there's some acceptance, that, people can be incredibly neurodivergent without necessarily meeting the criteria for a particular, what we'd say, a particular disorder, for instance. But I think I'm hoping, and it appears to me as a psychologist, there's a lot more literacy and discussion around those things and normalising of those things than there was 30 years ago. To the issue around what's happening kind of in corporate and the workforce, similarly, I think, there is increasing recognition that the world of work is inherently tied to our mental health. People seek out work because it provides purpose and it provides a sense of identity. And of course, with that comes all of the stuff that's attached to psychology and mental health and relationship building in that space. So what do I see in terms of the trends corporately? Well, I think the landscape in Australia has changed, particularly in the last 5 years. Part of that's driven through the changes to work health and safety legislation, that employers now have to manage the psychosocial hazards in their workplaces in the same way that they was any physical hazard, for instance. I think that's changed the conversation. But also I think when workers come to work, they are increasingly aware of their own mental health at work. What does that look like? We're now much more comfortable with talking about stress and burnout at work. When I first started as a junior psych, you'd never speak about those things, even if you did feel burnt out. So I think a lot of that stuff was hidden and not well addressed, whereas I think we have way better mechanisms for encouraging people to kind of come forward, and better support mechanisms available in the world of work too around people's mental health.